Hi, I'm Anna. Let me take you through the creation of the musical part of Numb, my latest video. The version I wanted to cover is the rework that Tommee Profitt and Skylar Grey did on the Linkin Park original. It's big, symphonic, cinematic, and something I really wanted to do. I couldn't find any instrumental version of this song online. I tried to extract the stems in software, but the result, very bad sounding instrumentals. It was unusable. I decided to rewrite it, a big undertaking as it's a complicated rendition with a lot of layers. Let me break down how I put this all together. No form of AI is used here at all, none. I do all my work in Cakewalk Sonar, a free DAW which I'm very comfortable with. I used a bunch of free plugins and some paid ones to get my work done. The most prominent probably Melodyne, which I use to gloss over small errors in singing, in pitch and in timing.
All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you.
As for instruments, I use a Museo subscription, which offers me a lot of instruments to work with for a very fair price. The driving part is the piano. Museo Piano in Blue comes the closest to the original. I started sequencing it, putting it together note by note. I used slight offsets instead of exact timing and manually randomized the velocity, how hard the piano notes are hit, to make it natural sounding. This is also the first time I properly used a sustain pedal instead of painting long notes. The reverse piano effect in the intro is also from Museo and is in the Cineperk Aux collection. The intro also features a long sustained string note in tremolo and a single violin holding the note an octave higher. Then the song continues with piano only. And I start singing.
I'm tired of being what you want.
For emotional effect, I wanted a lot of air on top of the voice. So I doubled the vocals in the background and then added a whisper version, very low in volume and EQ'd with a low cut. It makes an almost hissy element in the voice. As we hit Walking in Your Shoes, new instruments come in. Some cello and a violin section. These are also sequenced with a lot of attention to volume ramping. Both instruments come from the Cinestrings Pro suite. The first chorus comes along, singing as fragile as I can. We drop back to simple full note piano chords, with the choir in the background. The choir are South African voices. These come in pre-recorded harmonies on single sequencer notes, so it's looking for the right ones and putting it all together. A single piano note hits. There is a small delay, and then the orchestra becomes richer. Can't you see that you're smothering me? The voices switch to ah instead of We have the cello, the violin section enhanced by the double bass, and a descant horn on top of it. Above those is a single violin playing a legato counter melody. I sing in two voices here, lead and harmony. With voices and instruments together, we are up to 10 tracks in this section. It all builds up to a crescendo as I sing, "Is more than I can take," then silence before the full orchestral power hits. "I Become So Numb" repeats, but now much louder. Tommee Profitt's version here goes for more orchestration, but I was at the maximum that I can do, limited by my musical knowledge. I decided to throw in a church organ for effect instead. All these instruments together are now very much in your face and very powerful. 10 instrument lines and 3 voice lines. Also adding percussions and drums, aptly called war drums. Building up to another crescendo. You are just like me, with someone disappointed in you. And then it all drops back to piano notes only, with me singing.
I've become so numb.
First double, and then a single take.
I've become so numb.
And that concludes this short journey in how I made this track. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye!